everybody, my name is Ms. Schmidt and this is Ms. Schmidt Stitches, and I would like to welcome you to our first video. I am going to teach you just the basics of crochet and how to get started. As far as materials that you guys are going to need, you are going to just need some basic worsted yarn. You can find this at any craft store or Walmart, and sometimes even places like the Dollar Tree are gonna have crochet materials for you. The second thing that you are gonna need is a crochet hook. I am using a 4.5mm. You could also use a 4mm or a 5mm. 4.5 is just my preference for this. And the last thing that you're going to need is a pair of scissors to go ahead and cut off your work once you're finished. Thank you guys so much. If you would do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and maybe share it with any other people that you know that are wanting to learn how to crochet, I would appreciate it. So let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is we're going to have to make a slip knot. So there are a lot of ways to make slip knots. I have found over time that the easiest way is you're going to take your yarn, you're going to just twist it over to where you have that cross, and you just stick your fingers through and you're going to pull it like that. Now, the cool thing about slip knots is you can just undo them. So let's just practice a few times to make sure that you can get the hang of it. So we're taking our yarn, we're going to twist it around, pinch it through, just like that. Now let's just try one more time. Are you ready? So grab it up, twist it around, and pull it through. Do you have a slip knot like this? Perfect. So the next step is you are going to grab your hook, stick it through, and you're going to pull this side that's connected to your skein. That's called the working side. And you're just going to pull it tight. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to hold the yarn so that you can actually crochet with your hook. So I'm going to lay the yarn, the working end of the yarn, across my 3 bottom fingers. And then I'm going to wrap it around my pointer finger. And then I'm going to pinch that slip knot that I made with my thumb and my middle finger. And it's going to look something like this. And when you have it pinched properly, what you're going to see is that you can hold it up. And you have your tail of your yarn is just going to hang out over here. So in order to make our first chain stitches, what I need for you to do is you're going to pull that yarn under the bottom, keeping your hook facing down. You're going to pull it through. Boop. All right, we got our first chain stitch. Now let's try it again. So yarn, go under, pull it through, go under, get that yarn under your hook and pull it through. Let's just do this a few more times and have a look at our work and see how it's going. All right. It should look something like this. Is that what you've got on your hook? Awesome. Well, let's keep going. Let's make it a little bit longer. All right. One thing that I want you to do while you're practicing this chain stitch is you want to make sure that all your stitches are looking even, because that's going to allow you to have nicer projects later on. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to make mine long enough for a friendship bracelet. All right. And you see that as I am crocheting, as my chain stitch is getting longer, that I'm just holding it up a little bit higher, that I'm no longer holding on to that knot at the bottom anymore, that I'm just moving up along with my work. All right, so we're just gonna crochet a little bit more. Let's see, do I have enough for a friendship bracelet? Not yet, just a little bit more. I'm gonna crochet 6 more stitches and we'll see if that has us where we need to be. All right. Oh. Let's see here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, in order to tie off, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and cut your yarn right here. Give a little bit of tail. There we go. And then now that we have this tail, we're gonna pull it through our loop. You're gonna let the whole piece come through and boom, there you go. You have made your first friendship bracelet. Now, keep practicing these until you can get all of your stitches to look the same. And our next lesson is going to be how to do the single crochet. And we will be able to use that to make things like bags, scarves, headbands. It's going to be the building block for all of the things that we do. So I want you guys to keep practicing and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching from Ms. Schmidt.